Good morning, everyone. First of all, I want to say thank you for this opportunity. My name is Neidy Rodrigues. I'm a biomedical scientist and PI of the Incubator project at UNICEF. The Incubator project have focus in prostate cancer pathology. Today, I will show how we are creating an open sustainable histopathology and bioimaging data in Cabo Verde, combine a physical lab and a virtual lab on free for survival model. Firstly, to create incubator project, firstly, we analyze the gaps. The first gap is the cancer incidence. In Cabo Verde, cancer is a major cause of death, and in our region, the diagnosis is late. We have limited treatment and planning, and the other end, the investigation is very poor. However, for cancer diagnosis, histopathology is still the gold standard for diagnosing most solid tumor like prostate cancer. There we don't have the specialty enough in our country, and this kind of the method to diagnose cancer is very important to define the kind of the treatment and the research progress. And so, on the other hand, when we go to look about the research in this area.
I'm not sure if you're changing the slides, but on our side, it's not changing.
Sorry.
Yeah, perfect.
Sorry. Okay, okay. When we go to look about the research per topic, you can see the oncology. This area is very poorly in Cabo Verde to explore, and we don't have enough publication in this area. Maybe the reason can be the specialist is not enough or don't have interest, I don't know. We have a lot of gaps. And then we analyze all these challenges, lack of histopathology, poorly research in this area, high incidence of cancer. We create an incubator project. This project have four big pillars. First, provide all scientists with access to world-class microscope, promoting microscope in research, promote online bioimaging database, and in particular, develop Cabo Verdean human resource, especially histopathology and technical assistance. For this, we create a multidisciplinary team. This team, we include pathology, lab technologists, urologists, oncologists, image scientists, data analysts, and educator. We also rely on IT support for the virtual platform and the administration for procurement and sustainability. First, to implement incubator project, firstly, we implement the physical histopathology lab. This is the first histopathology lab in Cabo Verde at the University of Cabo Verde. The University of Cabo Verde is located on Santiago's Island. It's in the city of Praia, and this university is organized in two faculties. I belong to the Faculty of Science and Technology, where we use light microscope in microbiology and cell biology class. And we implement this lab. This histopathology lab, we have implemented to serve the teaching and the research needs. The lab also helps the building network and stronger research ecosystem, connecting students, clinicians, and scientists. Why? Because the microscope is central. It's central when we talk about the diagnosis and training in the cancer diagnosis. We define SOPs. To implement this, we define SOPs, quality control. We dedicate training in this lab. We design to be reliable, to be sustainable in the accord with our reality. And then we implement the virtual histopathology lab. Why we implemented the virtual histopathology lab? Because we have limited infrastructure there with capacity in this area. We needed to increase the access of the biomedical image to more people. Many places don't have a well-equipped microscope lab, so this platform helps close the gaps. And the other end, the pathology in the clinicians can view, annotate, and share this biomedical request remote second opinion to support clinical decision. This kind of the framework is very important for us because we don't have enough access to funding. We have limited access to a laboratory with high capacity, and this kind of the framework can be changed our reality, can be changed education, investigation. It can be clear support the clinical decisions. When you enter the virtual laboratory, you found the lots of menus, but today I speak about the laboratory. To access this, to access the virtual laboratory on the platform, a person must be enrolled in the pathology diagnosis course or internship or in other courses that require use of the microscope. When you enter in the platform, you can see, you have access of the biomedical image and the diagnosis details of patients. And we create a virtual laboratory to increase access to biomedical imaging, address the shortage of well-equipped microscope lab and unequal access, and we create to improve. Sorry, don't change this. I forgot. Okay, sorry. When you have access, as I said before, when you are entering the incubator project, you need to have access, and you can see here you have the diagnosis details of the bioimaging about from the Cabo Verdean patient. You have information about this patient. You can study the pattern of tissues. You can do the diagnosis remotely. It's very important. You can annotate and share digital slides, and the big importance of this is to support medical decision via remote consults and second opinion. Next, in this moment, we are seeking funding to implement the biobank incubator. Our platform will connect the expert to histopathology, cancer management, and data. This platform have two main menus: free image, open access gallery for curated slides, premium paid access to image with richer clinical context like diagnosis, stage, key metadata. And in this platform, the community can upload, anyone can share the images with the community and gain visibility, and we can support the governance decision. This kind of initiative is very important because in this proposal, any people can have free access of image. That is very important in our country because, as I said before, we don't have access. We have limited access in all things, in particular the material like microscope. We don't have in the microbiology class. We have 9 microscope. It's not enough to supply the number of the students we have. For future, in this moment, role I will to promote microscope biomedical imaging in Cabo Verde. I will grow microscope step by step. Firstly, I will run live demonstration in hospital at the UNICEF, showing the digital slides and how they change the clinical decisions. I will create a small open case library so to students and clinicians can learn anytime. And I will host a quiz challenge with certificate to keep people engaged. I will start the telepathology rounds with one partner hospital for remote second opinion. In education, I will add between 6 to 10 hours per semester on microscope basic and image reading. I will train lab techniques and clinicians to request to know about more about the histopathology. And for finally, through the biobank incubator, I will use the user will access free image. It's very important to improve research, education, to sensibilize community for this area, to engage more people to use a microscope in our context, to create a network. It's very important for us. In this moment, we wanted to implement the facility, but it's not easier for us because we don't have high capacity to have access funding. When I say the funding can supply this kind of the project. Thank you. I'm sorry, I speak Portuguese. For me, the English is very challenging. I try to share my background about this.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you.
you.